Hey everyone, you guys know that I am all about finding extra income streams. Okay, if you are the type of person who only has one income stream and that is your 9 to 5 job, nothing wrong with that. That is how the position a lot of people are in. But with the costs of everything in the world going up, inflation doesn't look like it's going to be slowing down. The dollar is worth less and less each and every day. I just really want to encourage my audience, people in my community, to go find other income streams. Okay, and you might as well try to get as many as you can. I think last time I checked, I had 42 income streams, and even if it's only making $100 a month, $200 a month, you get enough of those going, and it can really change your life, give you financial freedom, give you some security. Because if one of them goes away, you still have all these other ones that you're looking at. So Travorium is I joined Travorium. I've actually booked a couple trips through Travorium. It's been great for me so far. But today we want to talk about, I brought Darl and Maria back, and we want to talk about how you can use Travorium as another income stream for yourself. So that's kind of the topic here today. Just say hello if you're here today. I see Dane is here already. Good to see you, brother. And let me know. I'm supposed to have a question of the day, but I can never think of one at the top of my head. Let's do something travel related again. Where's your favorite place you've ever traveled? Okay, and for me right now, I'd have to say Cape Town has been my favorite travel destination. Beautiful weather, everything's really affordable there. I don't know. What would you say, Darl and Maria? What's your favorite place that you have traveled?
Mine would be Japan. Love that whole, it's so beautiful. The people are wonderful and, very clean. I just love it. I love everything about Japan, Tokyo.
I would say Paris, France, just beautiful city of light, city of love. And the other favorite would be, for both of us, combination would be Hawaii.
Oh yeah, you can't get away from Hawaii for sure. Hawaii would maybe be there for me as well. So we got Huss in the house. Good to see you. His favorite is Beirut. So I have never been to Beirut, but good option. One thing about travel, wherever you go, there you are. So yeah, nice Dane. That's a good one. So let's go ahead. We had you guys introduce yourself before, but let's do a quick introduction, and then we'll talk about Travorium as a potential income stream for people. But Darl and Maria, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Darl. This is my beautiful wife, Maria. We're been married for 28 years. Been together for 30 years. We have 7 kids, 4 grandkids, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, just kidding. But
he still makes me laugh after all these years.
So that's cute. That's romantic. That's romantic.
So we decided a long time ago, for me, it's been about 35 years. I wanted to become an entrepreneur. And because other people that I saw the traditional route, even though I have a communications degree and went to college and all of that, but most people in America, the richest country on the planet, some may argue that, but most people would agree to that at age 65, 95% of people are dead or dead broke. That's just the statistics. Don't take my word for it. Look it up and you'll see. And I knew if that was the statistic, by getting a job, working for somebody else, making them rich, building their dreams, I knew there was another way, and we found it.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew there had to be much more than a job. So, my mom was very entrepreneurial. I became entrepreneurial, and the rest is history. But I just definitely knew there was a better way.
So, James, it's better to have 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday every week. We figured that out. We have 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday every week. And now we have thousands of people all over the country and all over the world that are now experiencing that, because travel is a $9 trillion industry. It's one of the largest industries on the planet. People have no clue that exists. Bloomberg says it's going to go to 15.5 trillion in the next 10 years. And think about it. Who wants to travel? Most people in their right mind would say, yeah, I want to travel. If I asked you the question, if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? Stay at home and watch TV? No, the word is, I want to go travel the world. So why not learn how to make a fortune showing other people how they can travel more, better, and
for less.
Awesome. Love that. Yeah. And it's already, I just did a video the other day. If you guys want to watch it, but I compared. I did 4 different trips, and it saved me money. It saved me money on my rental car. It actually saved me $100 on a 3-day rental car. So it's already for me, who's a big traveler, it's been well worth it. I've already paid probably almost for my whole year of Travorium just with my travels I've already booked. So let's talk about maybe for people who don't know, maybe you can explain what is Travorium, and then we'll dive into how it can be an income stream.
Right. Well, the guy just asked a question. Isn't this just MLM? You make commissions off other memberships and recruiting. Well, yeah, you make commissions off of selling a service that people can actually use that is viable. We don't make a commission by recruiting somebody into the business.
No.
That's, you don't make a commission there. That would be a pyramid, and that would be illegal. We only make money if somebody purchases a membership that is valuable that they can actually use, i.e. James Pelton here. And let me digress just a few seconds. Guys, if you take a look at Facebook out there, how did Facebook get started? Now, Mark Zuckerberg didn't spend any advertising on Facebook. And here's what happened. How did they grow to 3 billion customers with Instagram and Facebook? Well, somebody shared this with you. You shared it with somebody else. If you look back in the day, that's how some of my friends shared it with me. And I started sharing it with people, and they started sharing it with people, and so forth and so on. It was socially influenced and socially shared. And now Mark Zuckerberg is one of the richest guys in the world. I believe he's number 8 on the list, worth over $100 billion. Now, he didn't advertise for that. How did he do that? He tricked all of us into going out, building his customer base, and yet he didn't pay us a dime for any of that. $100 billion, we didn't get a dime for that. And when people look at Facebook, oh, great job, Mark Zuckerberg, you're the greatest. We have a company that has a viable service. James just told you the value of it. I can tell you 1,000 other stories. And now when you recommend it to someone else and they purchase the membership, not just sign up, they purchase the membership, they get value like $100 savings on the car, traveling at hotels, saving 30, 40, 50, 60% off. And our company says, well, wait a minute, you just helped us out. I'm going to send you a check for that. That's a bad thing? I think it's a great thing. What Mark Zuckerberg did, oh, he's the greatest, but he didn't pay anybody for building his business. I'm sorry I digressed there, but sometimes people don't know.
And not only that, I mean, you have to have a lucrative compensation plan to back it up. You know, the company is 12 years old, so obviously they're doing something right with the compensation. Yeah. And that's why we took a serious look at it, because if they don't, I mean, when you refer someone for selling a membership, it's one thing. That's not where it starts. That's not the only thing that happens. And then, you know, what the guy says about competition and all that, that doesn't, to me, that's not, that part doesn't tell the whole story. I'll just say it that way. You know what I mean? So you have to have, it goes more and deeper into that. But what we found out is over the past 30 years of experience in this industry that we're in, we found out that this is one of the best compensation plans. And companies say that, but in order to have that, you have to be able to create those 6-figure earners, and you have to be able to have those people in the marketplace actually earning income. And I love it because it's not just us doing the effort, it's our team and helping people, because the worst case scenario is that, yeah, you're going to save money when you travel. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to be able to take vacations that you never thought you would have taken. In this, and that part is really cool too.
Well, and I constantly look for other people. Absolutely, no question about it, because most people, your bunks, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, James started talking at the very beginning, and you know, people over 2, 3, 4 years have not increased their paycheck. It is about the same. What's happened with inflation over the same 3 or 4 years? It's gone up. So you were already living paycheck to paycheck. Now it's just getting worse. So hopefully that resonates. The other thing is that when you have a viable product and service, you want to share it. If you had 10 pills that cured cancer, you're going to run an ad, or you're going to share it with somebody that you love, somebody that you care about as well. And then I understand there's people that, hey, don't bother me with the facts. My mind's already made up. And most people in America and across the country and across the world, they're just, you know, stuck in a job because that's what they were told to do. So I am so thankful that the person, Todd, shared this with me. and helped us develop a 7-figure business by simply sharing great information. And what is that information? When you take a look at the travel industry, there's 2 companies that control the entire travel industry. That's Expedia and Bookings Holdings. Those 2 companies own all of the booking sites out there, but they deceive you into thinking that you're price shopping. They change the colors, they change the logos, they change the commercials to make you think, well, I'm over here shopping around to get a great price. And they're sitting back laughing at you saying, yeah, which one are you going to use, right? Well, here's what happened. Those companies don't own, if you listen, you'll understand, and your life can change today. Those companies, all of the booking sites that are out there that millions and millions of people use, they don't own anything travel related, nothing. You've never heard of Orbit's car rental. You never heard of Expedia hotel and resorts or airline. They don't exist. How do those companies make billions every single year? Pretty simple. Here's how they do it. They get wholesale prices and they mark them up. That's how they earn billions. That's how they do it. Nothing wrong with that. We get access to the exact same prices they've got. We don't mark it up. And that's why people like James and thousands of others take advantage of this. And our company pays us and others a fortune by just sharing and educating people to let them know, hey, if you go over here, become a member, you can get wholesale prices, which will allow you to travel more and travel better and travel for less. And that's how we make money, educating people on how they can do the things that they really want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. And my take on MLMs, because sometimes MLMs, network marketing, gets a bad rap. And when it's bad, when I think it's immoral and not ethical, is when you're sharing something that you don't believe in yourself. It's something you would never use, but you're like, oh, I'll convince other people to use it, and then I'll make some money off of exploiting them. That's not good. I would not do that. That's why, I don't use like Young Living essential oils. Nothing wrong with them, but I'm just not an essential oils guy. So I'm not going to go out and try to sell essential oils to other people because I don't personally, don't really see the value in it.
Sure.
But when it's a product that you use and that you love and you want to tell other people about it, well, yeah. I'm all about getting the word out about Amazon Prime. Is something that I use all the time. I love it. Travorium, I've used it, and I think it's really helpful. If you travel, it's something good. So that's kind of where I see there's unethical MLMs. But if it's a good product, I mean, we've seen, Mary Kay. Why does Mary Kay work so well? It's because they have makeup that people love. So they tell a lot of people about it. Pampered Chef. They have great products that people love, and so they tell others about it. So,
and James, there's unethical churches out there, unethical people, unethical businesses that are out there. Everything works that way, but we've literally saved tens of thousands of dollars on traveling because a friend thought enough of us. Darl, you guys are spending all this money watching your son play baseball all over the country. He was the Gatorade Player of the Year for Nevada, and we were traveling, watching him play. And he said, hey, I can show you a travel secret. I can educate you and show you how you can travel more, better, for less. I said, great, send me the information. Well, when we got it, it was unbelievable. Yep. We started saving a ton of money. And then, like you just said, then I wanted to share with other people. But what happened was the other parents on the team, they started figuring out that we were paying so much less than what they were paying at the hotel. They said, well, how are you guys doing that? Well, I just shared a good recipe with them. I just shared a good pizza with them. I just shared a good realtor with them. I shared information that would be beneficial to them. And guess what happened? They signed up, they loved it, and they did the exact same thing. And I'm just happy I'm not stuck behind a desk for 40 years, not making enough money to do what I need to do. We literally make a 7-figure income, a business out of this that has changed our life and the lives of thousands of others. But we still have people that are just caught up. Don't bother me with the facts. My mind's already made up, and there's nothing we can do with them. We just want a little piece of the travel industry, and that's how we have grown a business in 60 plus countries all over the world. Been pretty amazing for us. We love it.
Yeah, and this wouldn't be for everybody. So if you don't, if you're not a traveler and you don't really want to tell other people about things, you don't want to be that type of person, then yeah, this wouldn't be the right income stream for you. You might be better at vending machines or one of the other income streams that I have out there. But if you kind of enjoy sales, you like travel, I have a lot of people who tell me I want to be a travel agent. This is kind of a this is kind of being that for people, is you give them access to deals on things. It can help you too. It's been really helpful for me looking at the different getaways that Travorium has. It gives you ideas for, I've never thought about going to the Czech Republic, but they have a getaway that's going to the Czech Republic. And I talked to my wife about it the other day. I was like, hey, would we like to take the kids to the Czech Republic? And so it's been cool in that way as well.
James, here's another cool thing as well, is most people don't realize that people trade time for money. They work 8 hours, they get paid for 8 hours. They don't work, they don't get paid. That's a risky way to make a living. And we were taught way back in the day, go to school, get a good education, and as long as you got Blue Cross and Blue Shield, you're going to be okay. But there's so many people that get sick, they get hurt, they get injured, they get laid off. These companies are laying off thousands of people. Well, guess what happens to their check? Their check gets sick, hurt, injured, or laid off. So now if you can build a residual income of some kind, lots of different ways to do that. If we ever had any of those challenges, our income continues to grow. It's not because of me. Take a look at this. The gig economy is 70 million people right now. Why are people having 1, 2, and 3 extra jobs? Because they're not making enough money. Now, what was the guy that said if you don't make money while you're Warren Buffett? He said,
Warren Buffett from Nebraska.
Your hometown. He said, if you don't find a way to make money, you're going to work until the day that you die. And then everybody goes into the gig economy. They're driving Uber, they're driving Lyft, they're delivering our groceries to us every 2 or 3 or 4 days or so. They're doing all of these things. Why? Because they gotta make some money. But there's one problem, and they're very flawed. If they're not picking up people in their car, in the Lyft, they're not making any money. And we were taught when we grow up, right? We grew up, hey, we don't pick up strangers. The only time that happens is if you, like in one of those movies, and you drive in the car and you got a guy sitting behind you. But now, just because they got an app, you can pick people up and put them in your car. But if you're not working, if you don't pick up a person, if you're not delivering groceries or Grubhub, you're not making any money. That's why we have so many incredible people that are sharing this information with others. They don't have to. Some people just use it for the benefits, and that's it. Others say, well, Darryl, how do I make money showing people something that they really want to do? And that's travel. Most people don't travel, James, because they can't afford to. That's it. People say, well, do you travel? No, I don't want to travel. They're not telling you the rest of the story. I just have no money and I can't afford to travel. We can have a solution for that and show them how to get the money as well. Two scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. A couple more questions. We'll do a couple more from you. Bonks. He's a good friend. So he's skeptical because he's had bad experiences with MLMs in the past.
Sure.
But why would you want more salespeople? That eats up your competition. You make money getting people on board. Do you want to kind of talk about the commission structure and why are you helping me get people into my downline? That seems like I'm taking them away from you. Why are you doing that, Darryl?
We just signed up a lady in Australia, and she found us on social media. She says she's been watching us for over a year, and her name is Zoe. And we've been doing meetings in Australia now. Matter of fact, we're doing one tonight at midnight, our time here tonight, California or Las Vegas time, Pacific time. And it is going to be what time their time? 6 p.m. tomorrow in their area. So again, it's 18 hours different. Well, she found out about us and she said, Darryl, I work a regular job. I don't make enough money. I need to do something. This is very affordable. My family loves to travel. She's watched us for over a year. And she just said, Darryl, I got the money. I'm ready to go. And now that's underneath you. Whatever they do, and they're going to be signing up probably 4 or 5 people here over the next few days. We'll probably have 15 or 20 people on their Zoom at midnight, my time. And that fell underneath you. So anything that they do is going to benefit you because you just happen to get in early. Bottom line is this. There's 2 legs. You have a left leg and a right leg. say it out loud so I can hear you.
Sales teams.
You have two. Yeah, I couldn't hear. You have two sales team, a left and a right. And so everybody just goes straight down the sales team. It's no different than if I'm a broker for a realtor and I go out and I recruit people to come and sell for me, and they get a piece and then I get a piece, and everybody likes that. Well, it's the same thing here. You have two different teams going straight down. And like, for an example, James in the next year or two will have hundreds and hundreds of people underneath him because of my efforts, and they will benefit him as far as making money. So when you have three other people that come in at the same level that you come in, you're not spending any money on a monthly basis. You're earning more money than you're spending. So you get all the benefits of the membership, and it's not costing you a dime. I ask people, do you know three people that might want to save a bunch of money when they travel? Darryl, I don't know three. I know 103. So getting three is pretty easy when you see the value of our membership and the deals we get, like James spoke about earlier. The next thing what you want to do, you want to have two sales team. You want to have a total of 8 left, 8 right. Once your team reaches that, you may or may not have participating in it, but because you're there, people fall in your group, you're going to still benefit. Now you're going to be earning $400 to $700 a month residual income, whether you work or not, just because you have two sales team. Now it goes from 8 and 8 to now a total of 25 and 25. Once it gets to total of 25, now you're earning $1,500 to $2,000 a month residual income because you built the sales team. No different than if I'm in insurance and I go out and build my sales team of insurance agents, I earn a commission on what they do. Same different, easier concept, because we're not talking about dying. We're talking about going out and experiencing life and enjoying something. And it just continues to grow from there. What so many leaders and why we attracted again over 2,000 people last month that have come into our team worldwide. And the coolest thing about that is that they're all excited about traveling, and they're all excited about making money because they weren't making enough money moving forward. Then what they really like is this, James, that if you just build a tiny team of 376 people, you're not responsible for all of that. You might have only brought in 10 or 20, but as it grows to 188 left, 188 right, that's over $10,000 a month residual income because you've got a tiny team of less than 400 people out there. So again, it goes up more than that. You can earn a lot more money than that, but for just purposes right here, if somebody wants to see the compensation plan, we can actually break it down, send you videos so you can actually see it. But the reason Maria and I chose this is because I want to travel and I want to save money. And I know other people want to travel and they want to save money. Anybody that becomes successful in life, what do they want to do? They want to go take a trip. Why not use the trip, the things that everybody wants to do, as your service? You market, everybody wins.
Okay, I love it. We've got another question from Mike here. He says, seems like this would be great for a retired couple or people who can afford to travel for months out of the year. We go on vacation for 1 year for about a week. You have an option for us? And along with that, I want to piggyback. Do you need to be a traveler in order to use this as an income stream to bring in other people?
Absolutely not. I'll give you an example and remind me of that question. I have a friend that owns 5 McDonald's franchises. And I recently found out, James, he doesn't eat there. His kids, he's got 13, 14, 15-year-old kids. They don't eat at McDonald's. So I asked him, I said, well, Ray, wait a minute. You own 5 McDonald's franchises, but yet you don't eat there. Why? He said, well, Darryl, the food is not as nutritious as it could be and should be. But I said, well, then why do you have it? Because everybody else does. Mm-hmm. So it's a cash cow. That's why he got it. Well, the same thing here. You may not be a traveler, but sharing this information with other people that are travelers would benefit you financially. And again, most people take one trip a year. Some people take it every couple of years, depending on their budget, et cetera. With our company, you could stay at 4- and 5-star resorts every single year, every 6 to 7 months with our platinum membership. So the advantage of our company, if you got started, I promise you will travel more, you will travel better, and you will travel for much less, which will cause you to start traveling more. And because of James and obviously his marketing abilities, he's going to be building teams because we're going to be doing these type of events and social media and all of that. So let's say, for an example, you decided to sign up under James. Well, over time, James is going to bring in a lot of different people. Those people have to go under the left team or the right team straight down. So let's say you took one of those spots. Well, the next two people that he brings in, one of them is going underneath you. You don't know who that person is. And that person decides, wow, I'm going to really do this thing. And they go out and bring 1,000 people in or membership, sell 1,000 membership. All of that benefits you. So that lots of benefits for that.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to add and address to Mike was that it doesn't matter what age you are, what your background is. I love this industry because it adapts for everyone. And we have people that are actually that we just got off of a Zoom with over 300-400 members that are in partners that are in France. And a lot of them are on the younger side, but they use social media as their target market. They use people that they meet in an Uber. Everybody loves to travel, so it's not a hard question to bring up when you're talking to people. Are you planning to travel in 2024? If I could show you a way on to save 30 to 70% when you travel or travel wholesale versus retail, would you be interested in taking a look at? And we have videos, we have Zooms, we have so many ways for people to plug in, but the age doesn't matter. The race doesn't matter. Nothing matters in this industry. It just all depends on your work ethic and your imagination and how far you can take it and learn more about the industry.
Here's an article we just put up. It is
Travel and Leisure.
Travel and Leisure. We'll show you guys how you can actually go to a free website so that you can just get information. A free group. We have over 7,000 people in our group. Members, but this is how Gen Z is changing the travel industry and where they plan to go. They have made a decision, Gen Z, that they want to travel. They don't want to buy stuff. They want more experiences. And this article here, and James, we'll get this sent over to you. It Perfect. Was through, who is it? Travelandleisure.com. Yeah. You can go to travelandleisure.com. The article is how Gen Z is changing the travel industry and where they plan to go, et cetera. It is amazing. So we have young folks that are doing it, middle-aged people that are doing it, and even old folks that are doing this. It doesn't matter. If you want to travel, we got you. If you want to make some serious money, we got you. You want to make an extra $500 a month, we'll show you exactly what you need to do, showing everybody else how they can get access to these deals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I love that. Yeah. And it's something that you can use. You can go tell your friends, your family. If you're an internet marketer, you can go, do some internet marketing. You can create a website and things like that. So there's a lot of options. It's kind of it's up to you. How much effort you want to put in is going to kind of be your results that you see there. So I'm a big fan, and I'm a big fan of the Travorium platform as well. It's made me a lot of money.
And here's the thing. Tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock, Marie and I do our worldwide presentation, mostly in the U.S. at that time. We have different time slots. But tonight, if you actually want to see our presentation, this is kind of Q&A. We're hitting lots of different areas. But where we have a succinct 30-minute presentation, you can check us out tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock East Coast. And Maria is going to put that in there, but it's on a Zoom, and you can actually see the beginning, the middle, and the end. We actually show the deals that we actually have. We actually show the compensation plan, how you actually make money. And we also have a video we can actually get out, put out as well. If you'd like us to give that, it's a generic video. It says, get back to the person that that gave you this video. And of course, that would be James in you guys' cases. James, is it okay if I give that video? It's a generic video, just with the information.
Yep, that would be great.
It's called bettertraveldeal.com. 3 words, Better Travel Deal. And it's Marie and I, in 25 minutes, we go through our entire presentation of who we are, what we do, and how we benefit you. There's thousands of people every month that use that presentation to get people signed up in our business. So that is a 25-minute presentation. If, again, another generic presentation, and all this is brought to you by James right here, is Leader in Travel. It's only 5 minutes, and it only talks about the value of the membership. It is leaderintravel.com.
This is the private chat.
Yeah, leaderintravel.com, and that's 5 minutes. You watch it, you have some questions, get back in touch with James. James is working directly with us. All the stuff that he puts together, we're helping him manage it, and we'll do the same thing for you as well.
Okay, great. So we've got some good calls to action here as we kind of wrap up here. So let me walk through those real quick. First off, let me share my screen here so you can see all of them. First off, we've got 2 presentations that you can watch. These are from Darl and Maria. First is bettertraveldeal.com, and I'll post all these links in the comments. These will all be in the description too if you want to check them out there. Then there's leaderintravel.com, which is a shorter one that you can also check out. I put together, if you just want more information from me and you just want to get on my list that, hey, you're interested in more info on Travorium and being part of my team there. I have this link too, where you can sign up here and I'll send you more info that way. If you are just ready, you're like, hey, I just want to get signed up for Travorium, I'll leave that link as well. We got all sorts of options for you if you want to get involved. And then, of course, Darl and Maria have their Zoom that they're doing tonight. And I'll post those times and that link as well. And if you sign up on the this page, the Travorium, this email list here, I'll email out reminding you about the Zoom tonight as well and just send you some more info. I'll put all these links in there too for you to watch this. We won't sit here and watch it live with you, but when you get a chance, you can go through it. You can probably speed it up if you want to. I'm always the type of guy who watches it on 1.5 speed just because attention span, things like that, problems. So very excited. So a lot of calls to action. So if you guys have any questions, you in the audience, please get in touch with me. I will probably pass you along to Darl and Maria because they're the ones that have the answers to the questions. People know this about me, that I really don't know much of anything. That's why I bring on guests all the time. They can be the people in the know. So we'll connect you with Darl and Maria. But I just want to kind of close by just telling you, if you're a traveler, Travorium has saved me money. I think it would save you money as well. Darl and Maria will go through some of the price comparisons to show you how much it could save you. And then if you're looking for an income stream, if you know people who travel, or you're in, there's a people around you who you think, hey, they could probably save some money with cheaper hotels, cheaper rental cars, you can sign up and this could be an income stream for you. And like Darl and Maria said, you have to get a couple people in, but then all my efforts, all of Darl and Maria's efforts, those will all contribute to your downline as well. And it doesn't take too long. 400 is really not that many compared to some of these different network marketing companies that I've been a part of. But yeah, not 7 figures a month, but 5 figures a month from getting a team of that size. And that's a life changer. That could be for Darl and Maria. You don't have a 9 to 5, correct? This is your full-time gig, correct?
24/7. We live at resorts and we visit home.
Okay. Very cool. So we'll wrap up there. I hope to see you on the different extra information things that we have for you. Audience, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys following me into you never know what I'm going to have on the channel. It's always crazy stuff, crazy different stuff. One day we'll have vending machines, next day travel the world. But I appreciate you guys following along with me. Darl and Maria, you guys have been so helpful for me as I've been getting going with my Travorium experience. You've been very helpful to my downline already. My friend Micah, I know, signed up and he was like, man, Darl and Maria were so nice, answered all my questions. So appreciate that, guys. And I'm sure we'll be talking more with you in the future.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. We will be in touch and we'll see you later.